All right, we're gonna try and film this morning. This is our first run of the day. We are now, there's Ryan, the man. Ryan, the man with the plan, leading the group. I am in my customary position as sweep rider, which is I clean up the stragglers. God, there's so many people here today. BMW has got a huge contingent. They do motorcycle schools and they've got the Motorrad thing. Triumph too, they've got this Isle of Triumph. And the Isle of Triumph is like a all right, that's my customary job. I go out and I block. I try. You know, we had a guy run a light yesterday and he was just pissed. He would not stop. So he didn't run a light, but he ran like the blockade. Look, there's the Isle of Triumph right there. You go under that tunnel and they've got all kinds of stuff in there. Triumph, man. So we're at Barber Motorsports Park. They are running races. They're doing it all, man. It's all happening here at the Barber Motorcycle Vintage Festival. I will probably come back on later because this is first thing in the morning and people are still getting here. But once the day gets going, oh my gosh, the amount of people who are out, you gotta see it. It's like Bike Week or something. You can see there's all types of motorcycle here. Old bikes, new bikes, mini bikes galore, sidecars. It's awesome. Look at that Royal Enfield. I always say Edenfield, but it's Enfield, like E-N Field. Woo! All right. Golf carts are plentiful here. That's great. You don't have to have any mode of transportation. Barber will take you via tram. They have several trams running continuously all day, picking people up, dropping them off at different parts of the track. Right over there to the right is the swap meet. It's like just a bunch of different tents and vendors with stuff for sale, bikes for sale, parts for sale. I really want to go in there and check that out, but I am doing these demos every 30 minutes, or excuse me, every hour, and on the half hour. So it doesn't give you a lot of time to wander off and explore. Barber Vintage Motorcycle Festival is freaking great. To the right is the Vintage Motocross. They have a motocross track right down there. So all the old vintage dirt bikes are like on track right now racing. And I saw some old CR250s yesterday. Like I saw an 81 CR250 with that white like fin thing on the gas tank. I saw an old YZ490 yesterday, you know, running through the pits on its way down here. It's just, you could smell premix in the air right now. You could just smell the dirt bikes. Such an exciting environment. It's right down this road. They've got flat track racing here. They've got an old Japanese manufacturer bike show contest. You know, the nicest Japanese motorcycle will win a prize, and they're all on display. When I tell you there's just a lot to do, I am not overselling it. So Thank you. Yay, no line. Woohoo! I always kind of try to go and block, keep us together as a group. Let them go a little bit, and let's see what the let's see what the V85 has. All right, I let my group go up ahead. My group is up there. Let's go. Baby, that's a new top speed, 104. Woo! She cruises nice. 95 miles an hour. Yep. If this group is fast, and they seem like they might be, if this group is fast, I am going to let them go, and then I'm going to hit this section by myself because there's no one behind me. Ah, man, wheelie control is off. Is on, I mean. That was about to be a wheelie. I don't like wheelie control being on. Okay, you ready? Set. Go. Yeah. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. We was broke and hungry on a summer day. I sent the sheriff down to try to drive us away. Man, we was sitting ducks for the policeman. We find a dirty-faced kid in a garbage can. Ooh! This is now, wow, Mean Street. The best album ever, man. Woo! Whoa! Alright guys, slow down. This is Mean Street. This is home. Lord, strike that poor boy down. Ow. Look at all the Beamers. They're taking a different route. I'd like to do their route. Here's on the silver screen. Greatest thing you ever seen. Now our name is up in lights. Everything turns out alright. Take it up. Barber Vintage Festival. Alright, and it is now the afternoon, just after lunch hour. We have a group that is out, and these are our fleet, and those are our bikes over there in the corner waiting. And Moto Guzzi Americas, along with Southeast Motorcycle, has really had an outstanding turnout this weekend. I think it's been really good. That XR7, what year is that? Beautiful, man. That's what I learned how to ride on. With a DG pipe. That is legit the bike I learned how to ride on. That's a 74. I learned on a 70, probably a 78 XR 750 with a DG pipe on it. Just beautiful. Thing of beauty, man. Oh, it's just the nostalgia. The feeling of being here, the smells, the way the air smells. It smells like two-stroke oil and food and race fuel and, you know, candy corn or, you know, funnel cakes, and you smell that in the air. You smell so much. There's so many pleasant smells here that it's just, it feels like heaven. And then you open up the skies with zero clouds, a completely perfect blue zero cloud day in the low 80s with zero humidity. I'm not even sweating. You just have, it's just like, this is as good as it gets, man. All right, here we are in the coolest place you can be. Wow, we're so cool. Look at how cool that guy is. He is cool. I thought I was cool. Look at all the cool bikes, man. Here we go, baby. Ready? Go. Oh, no? Did I hit it? No.
Yep.
Fuck. I thought we had it that time, man. Yeah. Nice. Something tells me we're gonna have a good ride on this one. This group seems pretty tight and they all seem like they can ride. We shall see. I like to let them go right here because this is my fun spot. Let these guys go. All right, now you're gonna see what I can do on a Strada. Watch this. Ready, set, go. No brakes, baby. I mean, do you see how great that is? How great that thing rails? Like, on this bike, you could just, like, really just blow people's minds. Because it handles like just heaven. Heaven! Okay, so This group seems like they got a little saucy. Actually riding the bikes pretty good. I'm like so at home on this bike. Okay, that's my foot that touches. So fun. Yeah, I touched my boot, and that's what touched when I touched my peg. It was the outer part of my boot. When I thought I touched my peg on the MT-09, it was probably my boot, that little metal plate on my boot. But I needed rear sets on that anyway, because it was next before the damn pegs touched. Alright, slow down, people. Beautiful people. Play Black Sabbath.
Wants to be there.
Coleman's talking about the Strada. I'm going to ask him, what does he think about the V85 Strada, because he just rode it. What do you think, Coleman?
I only got to ride it just around the track a little bit, but that was, it was pretty sweet. The just the tip in was just easy.
Yeah.
You just don't have to think about it.
Yeah, and it feels like a puppy playing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It feels like a puppy that just wants to play. Where we were saying the Stelvio, while it's a still amazing machine and it's got a lot of power, but it just feels a little more business oriented. Like it's a more serious machine. It's still great, it's much smoother, but that thing is just, it's a toy that wants to be played with, you know. So I'm glad it's not just me that's fallen in love with this machine. So
it's like a little kid in a bouncy castle. It's just
a
fun.
kid in a bouncy castle. Amen. Perfectly said. Afternoon session.
Right now it's
and at the same time as a group is about to go out, the boys are already putting up the first wave of bikes, because we're on Sunday and this bad boy is about to be done. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we go. So that's Mr. Adam Gotti from Southeast Motorcycle, and you will see him at one of the 2 known locations, and I heard there's rumor about a 3rd location, or is that a rumor?
You never know what we might do, man. We're always known to, you know, be dabbling in some other ventures, and maybe sooner than later we might do something else.
That is awesome. I'm looking forward to whatever that might be, but I just wanted to get your opinion on how today's event was. How was this weekend's Vintage Festival for your Moto Guzzi effort?
I think it was great. We had a great turnout. We had a good caliber of people. We did about 250 plus demo rides, engaged a lot of people, and I think we may even sold a few motorcycles.
And what do you think is the most popular of the models that you had here today? Was there a favorite that people liked?
Actually, the V7 was very popular.
V7?
V7 was very popular, followed by the Mandello, and then the V85, and then the Stelvio. Okay.
Well, I'm a V85 fan. You all know. You've seen my videos. I hope to be riding one day. And thanks for having me out here.
Yeah, man.
As always, Adam.
Appreciate all the help, and look forward to doing many more events.
Absolutely. They've taken me under their wing, if you haven't noticed, so hopefully we'll be doing a lot more together. Antmanmoto out. There she is again. All the gear, all the time. I love your riding suit, man.
Always.
That's awesome. Always with the gear. All right. Kid Rebel, Kid Rebel. The event is about to come to a close. The bikes are being put away. Yep, it's over. You heard about the bikes. You heard from Adam. You heard from some of these guys here. Did you have a good event, Ryan?
It wasn't bad.
Yeah?
Lots of demo rides.
All right, thanks for watching Antmanmoto. Like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. I hope you enjoyed this Moto Guzzi weekend. Peace.
Working on this engine and this bike. The engine's over there. We've got, as you can see, an engine over there.
Yeah.
The engine itself weighs about 70 pounds.
70.
Yeah, the engine, the whole engine.
How much does the whole bike weigh?
285 pounds.
Didn't I tell you it was under 300 pounds?
And it's about 220 horses.
Okay, I said 300. I was a little high.
Yeah, not 300. No.
220 horsepower with that.
But the engine is 690 cc's.
Yeah, that's why it's a 700.
Yeah.
How does a 700 make 220 horsepower? I mean, how is that possible? It's like magic.
Engineering.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Well, everybody I talked to said that the motor, the only problem with it is it's just not reliable because it's a rotary. Is that not true?
It's no less reliable than any other race engine.
I mean, it would run just like an inline four.
Well, that's my street bike. That's got a rotary engine.
Yeah.
That's one of my race bikes.
So do you ride this on track often?
I took delivery of it 5 days ago, a week ago.
Are you going to take it on track?
I took it on track for practice Thursday, Friday.
So how is the power? What is
Scary. It's like, I couldn't get... So if you've seen the track...
Oh, I've been on it many times.
Okay.
I'm a local.
All right, okay, right.
Ish.
So you go through 1, through 2, 3, you're at the bottom of 3, and you're coming up the hill.
Up the hill, and you're pointing at the corner.
Yeah.
And then
and then
Charlotte.
Down to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Which is 5.
Yes.
So from 3 to 5, the red light for change gear does not come on when I'm in first gear.
Wow. So it doesn't matter even if you geared it down.
No, well, it would. I mean, I've got to put a bigger rear sprocket on.
Put a bigger sprocket on.
But it was barely, it red lines at 10,004, and it was 10,005 rather. Engine cuts out at 10,006, rev limiter. But but I could barely get into second gear before Charlotte's red.
Can barely get into second.
The only place I could use second is on the back straight.
Yeah.
Where you've got, it's a bit of you got your S bend, but it's not really.
Yeah.
It's not a bit,
I mean, you have to check up for that turn a little bit.
Yeah, but it's there. But that whole one, that's the only place I just about got into third before I went back into second.
Yeah. So you need a place like the Nürburgring Ring or something for this bike.
Just changing the gears as well, but something like Road America or
Road America, yeah, here. or one of the big super speedway tracks, like Fontana or
Daytona
something
would
like
be
that.
good.
Daytona, yeah.
Good, but yeah, Austin, you know, would be good.
Well, can I just like take some pictures of it? I wanted to. What's your name?
Mark.
Mark. I'm Dean. Antmanmoto.
Pleasure.
Yeah, and this is.
Nicholas.
Introduce yourself.
Nicholas, good to meet you, Nicholas.
All right.
Call me Squeaky.
Squeaky, okay.
Yeah, we call him Squeaky because his boots always squeak. Listen.
That's good. That's good for a name. Yo, Sting.